Stefon Diggs lost more than just the Super Bowl. So he allegedly lost his woman, Cardi B. Now, y'all, we had just talked about how happy Cardi was that they were going to the Super Bowl.
This was so packed and jumping, but you know what? Us Pat fans, we stuck together and we stuck it out and we won. We all we got, we all we need. Like Mr. Diggs said, L.
But when the Super Bowl actually came, Cardi didn't have much to say anymore. So a reporter asked her if she had any advice, but she kept it surprisingly short.
Message for Stefon before the game. One inspired message from him.
Good luck.
She said, Cardi said good luck and walked away. Good luck. Is that some kind of sick foreplay that only Cardi and Stefon would understand? I'm like, what happened? What happened to, like Mr. Diggs say, we all we got, we all we need. Ow. What, like, where? It's only been 3 business days, y'all. Oh my gosh. Well, I would be like that too because Stefon's other baby mama was also at the Super Bowl. She was also there. And then fans noticed the ultimate sign of a breakup. They unfollowed each other on Instagram. Okay, all right? And so I'm like, you know what? Of course you didn't win the Super Bowl. You got too many women and babies in the same place. Good grief, Stefon. You are over here in the Super Bowl. You're supposed to be studying defensive plays, and you over here making sure one woman is on the opposite side of the field from the other. Here you got your coach. The coach is drawing up the football plays. You drawing up visitation schedules. What are you doing? For me, I don't understand. Why would Stefon invite 2 of his baby mamas to the Super Bowl? And this is what I gotta say. I may not have understood a lot of Bad Bunny's lyrics, but I understood that more than what I understood going on with Stefon and all of that. Oh my gosh. You cannot double book women unless you also double book the exit route. And Cardi, one thing about Cardi B, she does not strike me as the quiet exit type. So Stefon, what I think is you gonna come home to a closet full of cut up clothes. So I don't know, but I still say we need at least one mystery solved. So before y'all actually officially break up, can you tell me what is the name of y'all baby? What's the baby's name?
Somehow you and Nicki Minaj got pitted against each other. Is there something between you and Nicki, or is that just internet made up?
I just feel like it's really internet made up. Like, I really feel like fans, and
I could literally do a song, right? I would literally do a song. No, this song doing that. I would take like a week or 2 weeks to just finish the song because I hate my accent so much now. Now that I hear it.
Hey, let me talk to you guys about what went down yesterday on X. So culture. Cardi B and Nicki Minaj were at it again. Nicki Minaj got on X and she began tweeting. She tweeted, "Dear Culture Vulture, your mom is pregnant with another monkey to add to her litter. The gag is that she was jealous of a little baby boy simply because his hair was longer than all 4 of you bald monkeys put together." So Cardi responds, "Here you go again, starting nice and early, you sick, pathetic, loser, demonic B-word. I said back in 2018, and nobody believed me, that you've been talking about my child since I was pregnant."
Stefon Diggs may have left the Super Bowl without a ring and without a girlfriend. Stefon and Cardi B sparked breakup rumors after the New England Patriots lost the Super Bowl. In the hours after the game, fans noticed the two had unfollowed each other on Instagram. Cardi attended the game and made a cameo during Bad Bunny's halftime show, left it early, and posted a video of herself in her car. Before kickoff, when asked if she had a message for Stefon, she simply said, "Good luck." The couple's relationship became public in mid-2025, and they welcomed their first child together last November. So do you think there is trouble for these two? Let us know in the comments.
but
That is interesting, right? Because you're raising your kids in a mansion, right, in Jersey, but you grew up in the Bronx. How do you make sure they don't grow up spoiled? Because that's what I be trying to focus on.
they spoil. I ain't gonna lie.
And it's not even that they spoiled. They don't know nothing else.
They don't know nothing else.
Yeah.
But they do, as you know what I noticed? As long as they with their cousin, they don't care where they at. Because when they be in my grandma's house, or like when they was in DR, in the country, they I kept calling like, "Are you guys okay?" They was, as long as they with their cousin, kids are okay. They just gotta be with their cousins. That's the trick. They gotta be with their cousins. They're gonna have a good time anywhere. long as their cousins is around, their
That's right.
friends around.
Moneybagg, yo really said, y'all can talk all you want. I'm still spending. Because just when the internet thought the Ari and Lil Baby rumors were about to turn into a full-blown mess, Moneybagg came back with the loudest Valentine's Day statement possible. And I mean loud, not a purse, not some flowers, not even jewelry. This man went out and bought Ari a whole brand new Rolls-Royce Cullinan. Yes, another one. And the timing? Oh, the timing is what has everybody side-eyeing, because people online immediately started asking, was this love? Or was this a power move? Let's get into it. So, here's what happened. Valentine's Day comes around, and instead of laying low, Moneybagg Yo decides to do the exact opposite. He pulls out one of the most expensive, over-the-top gifts you can possibly give someone, a brand new luxury Cullinan. And not only is it a Cullinan, it's upgraded, because this isn't even the first one he bought her. That's what made people choke. This is literally the second Rolls-Royce Cullinan Ari has gotten from Moneybagg. Most people are trying to get flowers delivered on time. Meanwhile, Ari is getting a second six-figure SUV like it's an iPhone upgrade, and the internet instantly connected the dots. Because just weeks ago, social media was buzzing with rumors about Ari possibly being involved with Lil Baby. Nothing fully confirmed, but you know how the timeline works. One vague post turns into a whole conspiracy in 30 minutes. So, when Moneybagg pops out with a brand new Rolls, people started whispering, is he unbothered? Or is he trying to remind everybody exactly who she's with? And honestly, it worked. Because everyone was talking. But that wasn't even the wildest part. The moment Ari saw the car, she completely lost it. Screaming, shaking, and almost sounding like she couldn't breathe. She kept staring at the details like she couldn't believe it was real. And what really got people was the customization. There was pink detailing. The whole thing looked like it was designed specifically for her personality. And Ari just kept repeating how unreal it felt. Like, this is mine? The internet ate it up. Some people were like, okay, that's actually cute. Others were like, girl, that's not a gift, that's a statement. Because when you buy someone a Rolls after cheating rumors, that's not subtle. That's basically saying, yeah, y'all can gossip, but look where she's still waking up. And fans immediately split into two camps. One side was like, Moneybagg is really sticking beside her. The other side was like, this feels like rich people damage control. But either way, one thing was clear. Moneybagg wasn't embarrassed. He wasn't hiding. He wasn't posting sad captions. He was spending. And just when people thought that was the headline of the week, Cardi B came crashing into the timeline, literally. So picture this. Cardi B is performing in Vegas. Big crowd, big energy. She's feeling herself. Everything is going normal. She's doing her thing, dancing, rapping, and working the stage like she always does. Then she brings out a chair. You already know where this is going. She starts straddling it, trying to hit one of those dramatic, sexy performance moves. She leans back. The crowd is screaming, and then, boom, she falls. Completely. Right on stage. And for a split second, you could feel the entire audience freeze. Because falling like that in front of thousands of people, that's the kind of moment that could ruin the whole vibe. But Cardi did not miss a beat. Instead of panicking, she just laid there, on the floor, still performing, still rapping, like it was part of the choreography, and that right there is why she's Cardi. Because most artists would have ran off stage immediately. Cardi turned it into a moment. But what she said next, that's what made it legendary. While she's on the floor, Cardi pops back up laughing and goes, "That was the government," and everybody was like, "Wait, what?" Then she doubles down. "They came to sabotage me." And the way she said it was so serious, like she was exposing a secret plot in real time. The crowd was losing it, because why would the government be involved in a chair falling over? But if you knew the context, it became 10 times funnier. Because Cardi has been going back and forth online with Homeland Security and ICE all week. Yes, the actual agencies. Only Cardi B could have beef with federal departments. She had been tweeting about immigration raids, calling them out publicly, saying crazy stuff like, "If I see them, we're gonna choke they asses." just wild Cardi behavior, and Homeland Security clapped back hard. They brought up her past, making slick comments about her stripper days, basically shading her history. So Cardi had already been feeling like the government was watching her, which made her falling out of a chair. The perfect petty joke. She really turned an embarrassing moment into comedy instantly. But she didn't stop there. After the show, Cardi gets on Twitter like nothing happened. And instead of being embarrassed, she starts trolling. She jokes that the video of her falling must be AI. She literally tweets, "Can someone put a community note on this? This video is clearly AI." Cardi was acting like the fall was a deep fake conspiracy. And the internet loved it because she wasn't trying to hide. She wasn't trying to act perfect. She owned it. And that's what separates Cardi from so many celebrities. She understands something most people don't. If you laugh first, nobody can laugh harder at you. And fans started praising her immediately. They were like, "She's such a pro. She turned it into a meme. She didn't even care." And honestly, that's why she stays winning. But what made this even funnier, this wasn't even her first fall recently. People started pulling up receipts like, wait, didn't she just fall last week too? Because yes, just recently Cardi fell at the Super Bowl while trying to twerk on a robot. At this point, the internet is joking that Cardi needs to stay away from anything unstable. Chairs, platforms, robots, anything that can tip over. But instead of people clowning her in a mean way, it made her more lovable. Because she reacts like a normal person. She doesn't pretend she's above embarrassment. She's like, yep, I fell, so what? And that energy is rare, which leads to the bigger reason people ride so hard for Cardi. One of the reasons Cardi stays so connected to her fans is because she doesn't fake perfection. She'll show you the wins, and she'll show you the L's. She's not trying to be some untouchable superstar who never messes up. She's the type to fall in front of thousands, then crack a joke and keep it moving. And honestly, that's relatable. Because everybody falls sometimes, not literally out of a chair, but in life. People mess up. People get embarrassed. People take unexpected L's. The difference is, some people let it destroy them. Cardi turns it into content. She turns it into personality. And suddenly, instead of people laughing at her, they're laughing with her. That's a skill. And it's also why moments like this go viral. Because the internet doesn't just love drama, it loves authenticity. But when you put this next to Moneybagg and Ari's situation, you start seeing a bigger pattern. Think about it. Moneybagg Yo hears rumors swirling. So what does he do? He responds with luxury. A Rolls Royce so loud it shuts the internet up. Cardi B has an embarrassing moment. So what does she do? She responds with humor. A joke so viral it turns the fall into a win. Both of them are doing the same thing in different ways. They're controlling the story because in celebrity culture, you don't survive by being silent. You survive by flipping the moment. Moneybagg flips rumors into a flex, Cardi flips embarrassment into a meme, and fans eat it up every single time. But it also leaves one big question: how much of this is real and how much of it is strategy? At the end of the day, Moneybagg Yo buying Ari another Cullinan isn't just a gift. It's a message, a loud reminder that no matter what people say online, he's still standing right there. And Cardi B falling on stage could have been humiliating, but instead, she turned it into one of the funniest viral clips of the week. Two completely different stories, but both show how celebrities stay winning in the internet era. It's not about avoiding messy moments, it's about how you respond when they happen. So the real question is, was Moneybagg being romantic? Or was he making sure the world knows Ari is still his? And was Cardi's fall just an accident? Or did she turn it into a masterclass in owning your narrative? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you want more viral celebrity stories with all the hidden context, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because trust me, the next story is already loading.